What's up, boys? Happy Labor Day. It is Labor Day, Monday, September 4th, 2023. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. For a lot of people, the weekend is still going. 3-day weekend, little holiday, short week, hopefully. I know some people have to work today, but shout out to all those hardworking people out there, busting their ass, keeping this country going. Shout out to y'all. Happy Labor Day. I hope most people have the day off, though. Hope y'all are doing well. Got my cold brew here. Got a little nugget in the chalice. Just getting warmed up. So happy Labor Day, but not so happy news about Jimmy Buffett, man. RIP Jimmy Buffett. I mean, he is, I don't even really know of too many other like artists that sound like him. Like, I know there's reggae rock, I know there's surf rock, but he kind of like started that like tropical island southern country rock kind of shit. He kind of, I mean, if he didn't start it, he is the most well-known artist from that genre. But shout out to Jimmy Buffett, man. not gonna take too long doing this, but I did want to have a little Jimmy Buffett appreciation session before this thing gets started properly. So yeah, man, I was just thinking about the parrot himself, the parrot head. Um, yeah, man. My dad introduced me to Jimmy Buffett. He was a big Jimmy Buffett fan. I was texting him about it. I was like, damn, RIP Jimmy Buffett. And he was like, yep. I remember buying his he's like, the first album I bought of his A1A. Told everybody to listen to it. Yeah, man. Jimmy Buffett is like, it's just feel good music. Feel good like island rock. So yeah, man, while it's slow before this thing gets started, I made a short little list of my favorite Jimmy Buffett tracks. Just a short little countdown, little appreciation for Jimmy Buffett. Now, I don't even know if I would put Jimmy Buffett in my like top 50. I'm not like the biggest Jimmy Buffett fan ever, but I do like his music. He does have some really, really fucking good songs and some that I really jam out to. And like I've been listening to mostly the big hits the last couple days. But yeah, man, this is my top 5 Jimmy Buffett tracks. Real quick before this thing gets started. So everybody knows Margaritaville, but that's the one that's like just played the fuck out. Like that song, some of his other songs have too, but that is the one that has just been done to death. You hear the word Jimmy Buffett, the first thing you think of is Margaritaville. It's a good song, it's still catchy, but I couldn't put it in the top 3 because it's so fucking worn out, but it's still good. And despite how much it's been played, I still can't put it not in the top 5. Still a really good song, really catchy tune. The melody is very, very catchy. Number 4 is Volcano. It was between the number 3 and number 4. I couldn't decide how I was going to slot them, but Volcano is a good one, man. That's a good like sing along. I mean, they're all like all his hits are like sing along songs. Fun to like when you're drinking, when you're hanging out with your buddies or getting stoned, and like they're fun songs to jam out to. But yeah, Volcano is a good one, man. I like Volcano. Another catchy one. But I couldn't quite when I heard number 3 again, I was like, man, I can't, just because of the like the emotional like impact of number 3, I couldn't quite put Volcano over that. But Volcano is really good, man. Don't wanna go to no San Diego. Don't wanna go. Dude, it's a good one. So here we go. Top 3 for me. My top 3. Like, I'm not saying these are his best songs, but to me, these are my favorites. Top 3. It is a beautiful song. It's a tearjerker, but it's a really good one. Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. Oh, dude, don't get me started, man. I'll start crying if I can sing all fucking son of a son, dude. It's a good one though, man. What's up, boys? 3 people in the building. Hope y'all are doing good. Just doing a little Jimmy Buffett appreciation before this thing starts. Glad I don't live in a trailer. So yeah, that's top 3 for me. It's a sad song, but it is a fucking beautiful one, man. That's a good one to listen to while you're driving, reflecting on life. One step ahead of the jailer. So again, 2 and 1, you could kind of flip them, but they're my two favorite. I'm not saying they are his best songs. I'm just saying these are my two favorite Jimmy Buffett songs. Number one, some people, like I said, some people will have this slotted lower, but it's too catchy. It's too like upbeat. It's too good. You got fans to the left, fans to the right, and you're the only baiting. Dude, Fins is my jam, dude. I really wanted to put it number one. I couldn't quite do it, but Fins is a fucking great song. Super duper catchy, as is like kind of a theme with all Jimmy Buffett songs. Like his hits are all really, really catchy. So with Margaritaville, Volcano, Son of a Son, Fins, I mean, there's really only one left, boys. There's really only one. It's a big one. It's a big old Jimmy Buffett hit, but it's the one that always gets me going. It's super catchy. Everybody knows it, but it is definitely my absolute favorite, dude. Come on now. I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potatoes, big kosher pickle and a cold draft beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I steer my cheeseburger? Dude, it's my jam. That's my favorite Jimmy Buffett song. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. Been really enjoying listening to his hits recently, like the last couple days. Timeless music, man. It's timeless fucking beach rock, coastal rock, whatever, tropical rock. RIP, man. Feel good music. From what I've gathered from all the people that knew him, he was just a fucking good dude, solid guy, just like to have a good time and kick back and like, you know, live a life of ease. RIP, man. Jimmy Buffett. This one's for you, Jimmy. So, as the world turns, boys, where one door closes, another one opens. Two people in the building. I know you probably see this like, Jimmy Buffett, what the fuck? No, man, the great Jimmy Buffett passed. I had to show my appreciation. He passed over the weekend, I think on Saturday. So, yeah, rest in paradise, Jimmy. Hope you having your cheeseburger up there, Bubba, with a cold brew and a fat duber. RIP Jimmy Buffett. All right. The main purpose of this stream, as you may have seen from the tweet, as you can see on the thumbnail, is to recap UFC Pelly and do a little preview of UFC 293, which is taking place this weekend in Sydney, Australia. So join me, won't you? Because we are about to kick this thing off properly. Before I go too much further, I need to make a couple shout outs. I need to do a couple shout outs. It was a great week of streaming and talking about the fights. First and foremost, shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. If you are not already, subscribe to that man's channel. With the content he puts out and his dedication to covering the sport, the dude should be, and his like ability to like nail some fucking underdogs and just good bets in general, the dude should be well over 1K. I know he doesn't like care about the number per se as much. He just likes to put out good content, but I'm going to say it. That man should be well over 1K. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Check out this stream this past Wednesday. It was Aaron, Jewish Better, and yours truly. And it was a fucking good time. Check it out. That was Wednesday. And yeah, man, it was a good one. Your boy did a nice little main event rant. We'll get to that here in a little bit, but shout out to Aaron the dog. Subscribe to his channel. Check out the video this past Wednesday. He also broke down the LFA. So check that out as well. Give it a like and a subscription. That was Wednesday for me. Thursday, I was invited back on the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Thank y'all for having me. It was myself, Big Show, Money Mills, and it was a good time. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to everyone at Pub. And yeah, man, I was in there Saturday. I was in that Bet Companion stream on Saturday. I did not win the contest. I'm really bad about this, man. I keep forgetting. I forgot who won it. I'm blanking on it, but they know who they are. Shout out to them. They killed it. I won't anywhere close. I actually didn't do too bad with my picks, but yeah, I did not win the contest, but I remain undeterred. I'm going to get that third victory and get my black belt. But make sure y'all sign up for that contest, man. It's free to sign up. You can win $100 if you're the best predictor that week. So yeah, shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Shout out to the boys at Post Sports Radio. And yeah, that was a good time Thursday. Check out that podcast anywhere you can. Check out podcasts. Who we got in here? Jackie boy. What's up, player? What up, big boys? R.I.P. Born a Bear. You killed him off? Greedy. I cry every night. You see his face everywhere. My only regret is not going heavier on Gone. Jackie boy, I can absolutely fucking relate to that because I had a similar thought. It was either Friday or Saturday. And it was one of those like, should I do it? Like, should I like put like everything that I've been allotted towards this? I was really thinking about it, and like, yeah, it would have hit too, and it could have taken me to a new level of clout, which is the only thing that I'm looking for now. But seriously, no, for real, man. I agree. Dude, I feel you. I fucking feel you, dude. Gone was fixed. I mean, yeah, fucking duh. Was it not like blatantly obvious that like that fight was like they didn't put Sergey on the top of a fucking T-ball stick? Like, come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Chinny fucking quitter. I said it all week. The dude is slow, plodding, chinny quitter. Check, 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 check. God, I know it, dude. I know it. Don't keep telling me, Jack. It's going to break my heart. For real, man. Fucking dude, tell him, Noah. A fucking alley-oop, dude. Here, we're going to toss this up real quick. Just jam it. Just fucking jam it down their throats, dude. That's truth. That's truth. Facts don't care about your feelings, big boys. Oh, me. Hi-oh. Moldovan. Yeah. What I tell everybody, though? Jack, we try to tell him, dude. I try to tell him. Jack tried to tell him. Jewish Better tried to tell him. Shout out to Drew Jitsu. He tried to tell. Everybody did. All of us Gone backers tried to fucking tell y'all what was going to happen. It was so fucking blatantly obvious. And again, that's what I'm kicking myself for. It's not for like bad bets that I made. It's for like not just, just dropping fucking Mjolnir on Gone. That fucking money line was a gift, dude. I promise you I'm gonna circle back around to this, but we're gonna do what we always do on this channel. Go through the card from bottom to top. I know a lot of people don't do it that way, but to me, it's like, dude, you start talking about the main event right away, people are going to come in for that, and then they're gone. People aren't going to stick around till the very end to talk about the last fucking, like, to talk about the first fight on the card that most people don't give a fuck about. So, no. We build this thing up to the main event. So, first fight on the card. This is my recap. These are my reactions to the fights. I'm going to tell you how I did with my picks and my bets and just what I thought about the fights in general. I'm going to try to breeze through this. I done Yak. I done some just horrendous Jimmy Buffett karaoke. Make sure y'all check that out at the beginning of the stream. Gave my top 5 Jimmy Buffett songs. But with that being said, I'm going to try and just fucking blaze through this recap. And we'll do a little tank tickling, a little fucking UFC 293 preview. Get the juices flowing. Get the appetites appetized. So, without further ado, this is my UFC fucking. I know, dude. I know I'm a fucking retard. Here we go. Here we go, boys. But yeah, like I said, Wednesday was sick. Shout out to Aaron the Dog MMA. Subscribe to his channel. Shout out to the Jewish Better. Follow them both on Twitter. Definitely subscribe to Aaron's channel. Don't miss this week's episode either on Wednesday. And yeah, check out the LFA stream too. The LFA Whisper Whispered. Thursday, sick. Check out the podcast. It was tight. Okay. Friday, did the weigh-in stream or the weigh-in. It was actually a weigh-in after party because these international fight times have got your boy just fucking all kinds of scattered on Friday. I don't fucking know, like Jimmy Buffett says, bubbles up, baby. Just like, I don't fucking know which way is up. So here we go again. We're going to do it again this week. But like I said, Friday, it was kind of, I just streamed in the afternoon. So shout out to everyone that came through. It was a pretty good stream. We flirted with 10. It would be sick to get 10 people in here. It's been over a week now. I think the last time I had it was the weigh-ins for UFC Singapore. We hit 10 on that stream. So that's always the goal. Double digit live viewers. I had another goal that I'm going to talk about. But first, we'll go through this fight card, fight by fight, from the prelims to the main event. Join me, won't you? Cheers, Jackie boy. Big Moys. We international in this hoe already. And that's fucking tight. Time zones are wild. Because it's like we exist in the same time. We're all talking to each other at the same time, but y'all are like in the future. Oh, dude, time and space is relative, dude. Cheers, though. What I got today? Actually, this is a blend of the last few strains that I've been smoking. Shout out to Country, man. They had all their shit on sale at my local dispensary. So I've been smoking cheap Kind Tree Nugget all weekend. And it's been pretty tight, dude. Frosted Melon Gelato. Designer Runts. And the latest one I got was Southern Sugar. You see that? Country, who the fuck else is going to give you a kind of promo like that while they smoking your shit? Nobody. Should probably pay me for it. Because I smoke it and they pay me for it. That's what I'm trying to get like, dude. I'm trying to get like Petey Pablo with Seagram's Gin. You just got to fake it until you make it, man. One day they will be a real sponsor of mine. So, cheers. UFC, Pelly, second time ever for the history. Oh my God. Overall, man, I cannot give this card less than a B. I just can't. The French fighters put on, the French crowd was fucking insane. I mean, they were fucking raucous, dude. You can hear, even at home, you can hear when like it's a big venue and the crowd is just roaring. You can hear that shit, man. Like it comes through the TV. It reverberates through the fucking speakers on the TV. But that shit, you could almost feel the like they were fucking chanting a lot, dude. Like it was like they all were on the same page and they had all like planned that shit out. It was wild. Like I've never like few times have I heard or seen a crowd in unison like that. Like you can tell they're fucking letting out some fucking frustration and like they've been hot and bothered about not being able to have UFC fights there. Because you know that clearly there's a ton of French MMA fans and French UFC fans. And like they just let it be known. So that was sick, man. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fucking cool. So I got it. No less than a B. Name value wise, it was fucking shit. Shout out to Sahil, one of my newer audience members. He's been coming here the last couple streams. He gave his perspective as a casual fan. He's like, unless it's a fighter I know or that I really like, I don't really care about much but the main event. With this card, who the fuck is anyone going to know as a casual fan except maybe Gon and Rose? For real. So like with that, I can't really give it like A+, 100% Utah. Like I can't quite go that far, but it was a B, man. It was a solid B. The fights were entertaining. Was I not entertained? No, I was. The crowd kicked ass. I can't ask for too much more than that, dude. And there were some sweet finishes too, man. Motherfuckers got bent in half, literally. Not contender. It is the fight of the year. I'm not even doing a countdown show anymore. That just number one, Farron Cavalcanti. Everyone else go home. Better luck next year. Oh, I called your name, didn't I? No, you didn't. Huh? Well, better luck next year. What up, Jerky Boner? Saw, dude. Yeah, I did. You weren't here. You were tardy. You were non-punctual, which I would never do anything like that, dude. You know, I always start on time. Started at 1 p.m. sharp. Early is on time is late is unacceptable. Ooh, if you were on my cruise out, you'd be pushing wheelbarrows all fucking day, dude. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to the Dome, man. The Dome is up in here strong. ZJ, Big Moise, Homie Noah, Jacketh, Attacketh. All right, man. Enough yakking. Let's get to cracking. Before this thing gets started properly, let me make something very, very clear to all of you. I'm gonna just fucking remind you of something. This is just for yucks. This is just for entertainment. If I was you, I wouldn't do it. Now, I have been having success recently. Technically speaking, if we're getting technical about it, I'm a profitable gambler. But that is not the purpose of this fucking stream. Hear that, know that, learn it, love it. any shenanigans, any trolling, any nonsense, non-legal nonsense, oh my God, I do not have time for you. That's all I have to say. Now, back to the card. First fight. Yeah, I mean, homie Noah alluded to it. That's what happens. She just happened to be a younger, more athletic fighter. It was the fight of the year. Zara Farron was fighting a force field, and Cavalcanti was still afraid of her. She was still like backing up and had a look of fear in her eyes for 3 rounds straight. Even in the third round, like, oh, she's really getting confident, and she would still just be like backing up with Zara Farron punching air. That was the fight. Cool story. Moving on. Hey man, what did I fucking say? This, even as like, now look, I did say that if I looked at that money line and it was like my, as it was when I was talking about it, it was like minus 350, minus 360. I might not have parlayed it, but come on, dude. He looked like minus 600. That was a fucking textbook arm triangle. Just systematically past the guard, top pressure, fed the arm through, got off to the side, right under the chin. It was just, that is a fucking textbook arm triangle. He's got Clayton's arm pushed over so far he can't answer the phone. To that, I know that that's the defense. You answer the phone, but it's not. It ain't there. The space isn't there. He doesn't have his arm and his forearm creating any kind of space. Look at that fucking pressure, dude. Gnarly. Minus 300 was nothing. Nothing. Even in retrospect, even like, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Minus 350, minus 360. Minus 400 is nothing. If you parlay minus 400 with a couple other fighters that aren't ridiculously like priced, you're going to get plus money. So who gives a fuck? He was going to like, not, dude. Shout out to my dude, Aaron the dog. I had DM'd Aaron early last week. Like, this is just not overthinking it. Farah Basharat was a no-brainer parlay piece. He fucking smoked Clayton Rodriguez. He even ate that head kick pretty good too. Like, Clayton landed a semi-flush head kick and Farah just kind of ate it. Easy money, man. Easy fucking money. Anthony Smith Jr. I know. Wasting time. Yeah. I mean, that is true. That is true. Zach doesn't need to be anyone but himself to fucking piss me off. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. Bash a couple rats. That's a new rat stick, dude. Like, exactly. It's like I said that exact same shit. It's like, even if you thought he won, it was by a cunt hair, dude. Like, skating past, getting robbed by Vergara, you ain't gonna beat no Farah Basharat, dude. That one was a really easy pick. Yeah, they did. I mean, just look, minus 600, minus 700. Yeah, and it won't nothing. He just mowed right through him. It's crazy. Oh, he did, man. He did. I mean, hindsight's 2020, but fuck, wish I had bet the Bash Bro by decision, dude. He took the rat stick to fucking Clayton. But yeah, Jocelyn Edwards, she got fucking robbed, man. Like, she out grappled the fuck out of North. She was laying some heavy punches too, and they just wouldn't. They would exchange, dude, and they would both land, and they would only talk about cornholes strikes. This one was nefarious, man. I texted this out. Shout out to the General Alex Ramirez. He retweeted it. or re-xed it or whatever, reposted it. Fucking X is so corny. And it was like, dude, just a little PSA, little fucking message to the UFC / what is clearly now WWE. WWE knows better. UFC, now that you're merged with the WWE, you need to start learning a little something about fucking kayfabe and how to fucking sell a storyline. Make your fucking fixes less obvious. That was so blatantly obvious that it had it dialed in for her. It's almost like they told the judges, like, look, if this shit is close, the French fighter's going to win here. Dude, 30-27? No. No. That is just not true. That is not what fucking happened. I thought Edwards won. If you said Cornell won 29-28, I'm not, like, pissed about that. But, dude, 30-27, bullshit. Multiple 30-27s. Make this shit less obvious, man. Maybe a split that goes to Nora. Or, like, either a split or, like, 29-28 unanimous. When it's 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28, it's like, dude, that was scripted. That was scripted ahead of time. It's like, if this fight doesn't finish, French fighter wins, period. The chick only has 6 or 7 fights. Now, I think now she has 7. But, like, what the fuck? Man, that's why I didn't bet this fight, but I actually do feel for Jocelyn Edwards bettors and backers. Y'all got the fuck put to you, dude. Edwards bettors got fucking screwed. Jocelyn Edwards got screwed. Do better with the rob. Make your fucking robberies less obvious. You're not even trying to hide that shit. It wasn't that close. I mean, it wasn't that, like, one-sided is what I meant to say. It was really fucking close. Even if you thought Cornell won, it was by a really fucking small margin. She was getting cracked on the feet, and she got dominated in the grappling. Just, yeah, like a super, could not be more ham-fisted with your fucking delivery of that robbery. Tighten up, dude. Tighten your fucking bullshit up. Wow. Greedy. We'll circle back to that. Greedy. I mean, you got fucked. Like, if you bet Edwards, you got fucked. You should have. That was a good bet. That was a good bet, and you got fucked on it. But, like, I didn't think it was going to be. You knew there was going to be one. And shout out to Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy did actually call this shit. He called it. It was going to be one of them. One of the French fighters was going to get away with one. So for all the good I said about the crowd and all that, this was some fuck shit. Cornell did not win this fight. She is going to get overvalued in the next one. I cannot wait to fade this fucking fraudulent bitch. I cannot wait, dude. Someone with oh my God. She made Jocelyn Edwards look like she had like a really solid ground game, which is crazy. She is going to get fucking smoked. So if they know what's good for them, they're going to slow roll her, but they won't. She just technically, so they're going to give her someone better than Edwards. And I think if it's someone with a better ground game, which is not too fucking hard to do, she is going to get it. She is going to get fucking whooped. So yeah, give me a fucking good underdog line on Nora Cornell's next opponent, not in Paris. She's going to fucking get it. But yeah, that was fucking nefarious, dude. And I do feel for Edwards backers. Hey man, I gotta give it up to both of them, dude. To me, this was fight of the night. They both went after it for 3 rounds. McKee, I think he lost. I mean, I think Lusa won. What was it, the second or third that McKee won? I think it might have been the second. I think it might have been the second round where he had Lusa doing the Chelsea Chandler, or was that the third? It was either the second or the third. He had Lusa hurt, turned away, running the other direction, looking like Chelsea Chandler. It was either the second or the third round. So that was another one where it's like, yeah, Lusa's Swiss, but like that was kind of a hometown, like 30-27. Nah, dude. Lusa was literally running away from his opponent. I thought he won the fight. I did. I thought he won 2 rounds, but man, there were some really fucking dodgy scorecards. That's why another reason I couldn't give this card an A, because it was like it was just a little too like hometown cooking with some of them. Some of them didn't need it, but man, I don't know. 29-28 was the correct scorecard. Angelusa 29-28. It was fight of the night though, man. They both threw down. McKee hurt him. Lusa rocked McKee, busted him up, smashed him on the ground. It was a good fight. They both went for it for 15 minutes. That's usually what I give fight of the night to. When they try to finish each other the whole time, it's a great 15-minute viewing. Fight of the night to me. Shout out to both of them. Tough sledding for McKee, though, dude. I mean, he'll take these tough fights, but he just is not winning any of them. It's like, what the fuck do you do with him, man? I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's McKee. I don't know if it's him biting off more than he can chew or someone, his manager bamboozling them. But it's just like, take a winnable fight, motherfucker. Take a fight against a chinny striker that's just going to stand and bang with you. You can knock him the fuck out. I don't know why whoever his manager is a dumb fuck. Whoever is managing Reese McKee's career is a fucking retard. For real. Nice, dude. It was a close first round. It was a good fight. I thought it was a real good fight, man. Okay, it was the third. Yeah, the third round. Yeah. Dude, I'm not even gonna argue with you. I thought the first round was close, competitive. Lusa won the second. McKee won the third. Like, it was a good fight, man. I thought it was fight of the night. Not even gonna argue with you. I thought Lusa won. I thought it was a competitive fight though. Thought it was good. And 30-27 Lusa that's another nefarious scorecard where it's like tighten up, dude. Be a little less obvious. Like, your kayfabe is showing. Your robbery is showing. Your fucking slip showing. Pull that shit up, dude. What are we doing here? Damn it. I went and fucking did a workout this morning. I've been slugging water and coffee and I got to fucking piss. So you know what? I'll be right back. I'm not even gonna put this fucking song on. I just got pissed real quick. I'll be right back. Shout out to the 4 for hanging tough, man. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Cheers, boys. Another little, like I said, this is like a fucking 3-way blend of all this good country nugget I've been smoking all weekend. Frosted melon gelato, designer runts, southern sugar, all kind bud, all cheap. Cheers. Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. All right, man. Back to the shits. Back to this UFC Perry recap jank. Okay. Taylor Lapilus outstrikes Callan Loughran. Dude, this was a fucking close fight too, man. People are acting like this was like a one-sided beatdown. That's a little bit of French bias talking. Taylor Lapilus is a fucking fade, dude. And Callan Loughran is going to get undervalued in his next fight. That's what I came away with this one thinking. Callan Loughran doesn't even have 10 fucking fights. And he gave Taylor Lapilus a good one, dude. He slowed down at the end, but man, he out fucking grappled him. He definitely won the second round. The first round was close too, man. He was cracking Lapilus with some of those hooks and overhands. So people are acting like he just got his ass beat silly. You just fucking sucking Taylor Lapilus's dick, dude. Taylor Lapilus is a fucking, I don't know if I can call him a fraud, but he is not what he's being made out to be, dude. That dude's going to get overrated in his next one. I will definitely fade him against a better opponent than Loughran, and Loughran will get undervalued. He'll be an underdog next time too, hopefully, and I'll fucking bet him. I like what I saw from Loughran, dude. He was outmatched physically with like the physical dimensions. Lapilus had a way longer reach. Some things Loughran can work on for sure is like head movement. Head movement. Definitely. Like slipping his head off the center line and throwing an overhand. I mean, he did some of it, but yeah, work on his footwork, his head movement. But I like what I saw from him, man. He got a pretty good chin. He's got good boxing when he gets on the inside. He cracked Taylor Lapilus with some good shots too, and they didn't get fucking remarked on because the commentary was too busy sucking Taylor's dick. I mean, I get it. Like, Loughran talked a lot of shit. He made himself into the heel. So some of it is like, some of it's going to be deserved. Like, if you're a French fan and you were listening to him run his mouth all week, I'm sure you're like, fuck him, he got his ass beat. But like, on some real shit, low key, that was a close fight. That was a pretty fucking competitive fight. If you called that fight of the night, I wouldn't argue with you. Because, like, other than that cut, that fucking first round was close, dude. Go back and watch it. That was a competitive fight. I'm not saying it's like Loughran got robbed or anything, but, like, stop acting like Taylor Lapilus is some fucking... Stop acting like Taylor Lapilus is Cyril Gane. Stop acting like Taylor Lapilus is Adesanya, or that he's the best striker you've ever seen. Like, the dude lost to Eric fucking Perez. Or Eric, what's the dude's name? Eric Lopez, Eric Perez. I can't remember. He's a fucking jobber. He lost to some fucking jobber on Tough. So yeah, Lapilus is going to get overrated. He is overrated. And I think Loughran, that I don't like, his stock does not drop to me, in my mind. He did, dude. You can't say that he looked great. He looked like shit, and he's gonna get fucked. People are gonna be, oh, dude, he beat Callan Loughran. Loughran is green. He's green. He needs to work on, like Zach said, he needs to work on his striking a little bit. He needs to work on his jab. Work on his fucking head movement. Work on his fucking footwork. He'll be fine, though. He's got several ingredients that I think can make him a good fighter. And he still doesn't even have 10 fights. That's a tough opponent change. For a smaller dude, like, to fight a guy with that kind of reach in his fucking backyard, like, hey, man, I like what I saw from Loughran. Some things to work on for sure, but Lapalus fucking sucks. Dude, he is going to get Lapalus is going to get fucking smoked. Cool, you beat Nate Maness with a fucking sidekick. Cool story, bro. Let's talk about a real fucking French fighter and not some fucking jobber like Taylor Lapalus. The last pirate, Morgan Chalier. I was really worried, actually, when more money started to come in on Basharat and Charrier. I was like, fuck, dude, I've done it again. I've beaten the line movement, and one of these dudes is going to lose. But once again, man, just like Basharat is like, minus 300 won't nothing. It was, I actually did it right this time. Beat the line movement, and it paid off. Parlaying Morgan Charrier at minus 300? That is nothing, dude. He fucking smoked Manolo. Smoked him. Look at that fucking My Gary, dude. Look at that shit. Beautiful technique. Knee up. Toes back. Like a spear, dude. Bury the fucking ball of your foot in your opponent's solar plexus or liver or lower guts, like we're going to see here in another fight. But, like, beautiful front kick. Dude, he hit him with the Mawashigiri to the body too, man. He hit him with the roundhouse to the body. I think it was like a left roundhouse, and then he threw this fucking right front kick. Beautifully thrown, man. Excellent technique. I mean, what else is there to say? Charrier looked like the goods. Another just kind of no-brainer. It's like, this dude has a lot of experience. He's not going to be like, oh, God, what am I going to do? It's like, no, he seems like the kind of guy that feeds off the crowd. He's got a little riz, as the kids like to say. He got a little charisma. He got the fucking crowd fired up. He got me fired up, dude. This is how I was feeling, man. This is how I was feeling when he won. This is how I was feeling about UFC Paris. Shout out to the last pirate, man. Morgan Chalier. This one was the big source of controversy. And, dude, no part of William Gomez's foot, toes, none of it hit Giannis Gamoris's dick or balls. Not one part of it. And people are like, oh, well, it hit his shorts, and that's connected to his cup, and this is connected to that, and the neck bone connected to the neck bone, the butt bone's connected to the dick bone. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You fucking whiny babies. If you bet Giannis, you're a fucking dumbass. You knew Gomez is the better fighter. I'm sick of this shit. I'm really getting tired of fucking fighters faking fouls, calling their own fouls, faking low bros. Motherfucker, you got kicked in the lower guts. You got migrated in the fucking small intestines, and you fucking quit. You tried to act like you got hit in the nuts. You did not get hit in the nuts. None of it, not one of it, nothing touched his dick or balls. Nothing. That was a clean fucking Gary. Stop bitching about it. If you bet Giannis, you're a fucking retard. Take that L. William Gomez won fair and square. Quit bitching. And quit fucking bitching at that ref. He told the dude, he saw that it was a fucking clean front kick. He told the dude to keep fighting, and he fucking quit. Period. Fight over. Gomez won. TKO. Suck a fucking dick. Shut the fuck up and bitching about that fight being a fucking, yeah, he hit him in the nuts. He hit him in his fucking, well, it grazed the belt line, and the belt line's connected to the fucking, just shut the fuck up. What's he supposed to do? It was a clean kick. He told the guy to fight back. He got bodied. Can you not fucking read? William Gomez bodies Giannis Gamori. He bodied him. If you give him, well, he should have let him continue. If you let him continue, well, he shouldn't have stopped the fight. Which is it? If you let him continue on a fight that's fucking, let him recover from a body kick, that's bullshit. That's fucking gay. He fucking bodied him, dude. Get over it. Suck a fucking dick. Kiss my ass. Sick of fucking whiny babies bitching about their dumb fuck bets not cashing. And dude, justice for front kicks. Justice for my Gary Chudons. I'm sick of these fucking fighters calling their own fouls. You got bodied, motherfucker. William Gomez beat you. Suck a fucking dick. War, Volkan, no time Ozdemir, baby. He smoked that motherfucker in no time at all. Clubbed and subbed him. Jackie boy, you were talking about not being, like, regretting not laying the hammer on Silo. For this one, oh my God, baby, I wish I'm bet for this one. Holy shit. What's going on? Volkan. Machines. One man. Holy shit. Yeah, I said all week that this was one of two things. They're trying to catapult Bogdan, or they're giving Volkan a layup. They're throwing Volkan a bone. And it was it was the latter there. They're throwing Volkan a bone. In hindsight, this is the fucking one of the easiest picks on the card. The level of competition gap, like, you can't even say, I knew that Gon was going to fucking obliterate Spivak, but Spivak is a good fighter. Like, I'm not going to shit on Spivak for being like trash. He's not trash. He's a legit top 10 heavyweight. He's a legit fucking beast grappler. Bogdan, who the fuck is Bogdan Guskov? They were saying it on the commentary, man. Volkan's fucking fought everybody. Just about fucking everybody. He beat Rakic. He beat Paul Craig. He fought Ankalaev. He fought Krylov. He got fucking robbed versus Reyes, dude. I will fucking never get off of that square. Volkan beat Dominic Reyes. They were trying to make Reyes into something at that point, but he lost that fucking fight. Volkan beat his ass. But yeah, man, Volkan's this was a layup. In hindsight, this was an easy pick. I'm glad I didn't fade Volkan, man. I'm a Volkan fan. It felt good to see him crush somebody, and it was, dude. Switzerland is right there on the border. Volkan's peoples were there. He is speak to the cloud in Francais, or the dialect. I know that's like Swiss French is like a little different, and they have like different dialects and shit. But I'm just saying, Volkan got a win pretty much close to his backyard, in front of his peoples. You know, his fucking friends and family were there. With him not being able to fucking travel, like he's over there. He's over in Europe full time. So, like, shout out to Volkan, dude. Good to see him get a win. Good to see him be like, you ain't on my level, motherfucker. Get the fuck out. Like, you do not belong anywhere near the top 15. Get the fuck out of here. So that was good to see, man. Shout out to Volkan. Cracking with that counter left hook. Bow! All over him, dude. Like stink on shit. Call timeout. Yeah, good one. Call timeout to let him fucking recover from a legal kick. Gay. But sub, I mean, come on. Oh, come on, Jack. He subbed him. Oh, come on, Jack. What the heck are you even talking about? Fraud. Bogdan Anthony versus Anthony. Fucking doppelganger. Fucking Anthony Smith versus his fucking doppelganger. I'm saying, hey. Seriously, dude. I didn't see that. Like, in hindsight, it's like, okay, you know, he's worked on his wrestling clearly. They have pretty good wrestling over in, you know, Switzerland. I think, doesn't he cross train at All Star? Doesn't he train in Sweden too? Isn't there like some cross training there or some shit? Anyways, man, he's got some good wrestling. He has some good grappling, but I just thought he was going to spark him. I mean, I did have first round, but so yeah, I'll take the semi perfect. But man, yeah, shout out to Vulcan, dude. We got that thing in there quick too, dude. He wrapped up that choke quick. He went sub. He went fucking submission over position and just shoot. Got it, man. I love the club and sub though, man. Because like you don't always have to have the position. If the dude's all fucked up and then all of a sudden just fucking arm under the chin, fuck are you gonna do with a big ass dude like Vulcan? I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Vulcan had his moments before he got choked. Smith versus Guskov. Yeah, man, he's got to fight his doppelganger. We got to have the because you know what it's going to be all fucking week. Fucking Spider-Man pointing memes. Fucking all kinds of crazy white orc memes or GIFs or whatever. I never thought we'd see Vulcan sub in UFC so far. I mean, I agree. I think most of humanity that was on the Vulcan side had him by knockout. But he was being ornery. He was being a little feisty down there. I mean, if Vulcan wanted to, he could have just pounded him out. But I think he was like, just saw that it was so easy. Like his neck was right. He didn't. I mean, Bogdan didn't know where the fuck he was, so it was just like, fuck it. Subs right there. Boom. You ain't getting out of it. I like that because it's like, bitch, I can do whatever I want to you right now. I could knock you out if I want to, but you know what? I'm going to choke your ass out. Pretty cool. Shout out to Vulcan, man. Good win. So this is weird because I'm going to eat a little crow here, but I got the pick right. Seems like a weird thing to say, but I'm actually going to eat a little bit of crow here. I did not think, not that I didn't think there was a possibility. I just thought it was going to go all the way. I thought it was going to be like tooth and nail. So shout out to Benoit. He broke Thiago Moises. It's not like it's never happened before, but still, yeah. I am going to say this, though. I have been saying this. I've been saying this for a couple fights now. I've been really saying this since the Oleski, the Easy Santos fight. I stand by this. It's gonna. Sorry, that's my stomach grumbling. I gotta eat some more. I had a little something before the stream started, but I gotta eat lunch after this. Hello. So yeah, Benoit. He's a fun fighter. He's a tough fighter. He's a pretty good fighter, but he is going to get fucking sparked out cold at some point. So enjoy Benoit and his undefeated, well, not undefeated, but his winning streak, because it is at some point it is going to be ended very violently, and he's just going to be knocked out in devastating fashion. He has too little regard for defense and his own chin. He is going to brawl with the wrong dude at some point that's at too high of a level. Like, dude, you're getting buzzed by Moises. Oh my God, are you going to get fucking chin checked at the top of lightweight? Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, Benoit's good. He's a really good grappler. He's a good tough, fun fighter. But he ain't going to be champion. He is going to get fucking chin checked brutally at some point. That chin is on borrowed time. And the fact that people think that he's just like indestructible, you just fucking watch. You just wait until he gets into the top 10 and he goes up against. Imagine what fucking Justin Gaethje would do to that dude. Imagine what Dusty would do to him. Imagine boxing with Dusty. See what the fuck happens to you. Fiziev. Oh my God. He's going to get it at some point, but like, yeah, I picked him. I thought he was actually going to rob Moises. I thought it would be close and he would, he would rob Moises, but nah, man, he looked good. I picked him, but yeah, looked more impressive than I thought he would. But still, watching that and watching him just get like clipped by Moises like that, like, dude, you were going to try and do that with the wrong hombre and you are going to fucking get it. It's just true. Don't say it. And when it happens, you just remember who fucking told you so first. That's all I ask. Let's go. Let's go, Jackie boy. You know whose side I'll be on. I mean, I would not say that, dude. He was fucking cracking Benoit. I mean, he fucking stunned him. He had him like, because Benoit, when you see Benoit stop in the middle of an exchange or you see him back up, you know he's hurt. Because he's God of War. He's always pressed forward, try to fucking kill this guy. If you see him stop doing it in the middle of it, like he's getting cracked. Like, again, man, Dos Santos, welterweight, he's a good striker. Moises, not a good striker. He's gonna fucking get it, dude. Believe it or not, your boy Benoit is going to get slumped at some point. And you just remember that it was me that fucking told you it was gonna happen. Just remember that. Versus Scamrot. Now I would love that. I would love to see. I will root for Benoit versus Scamrot. I cannot stand Gamrot, dude. That's actually a really good matchup. That's a really, really good fight, Jackie boy. Ooh, see, dude, this is why you need to do the aftermatch, dude, because you still got it. You never lost it. Yes, I'm goading you into firing up the aftermatch again. Even though it's clear that you don't want to. But I'm still going to try and force you into it. No, I'm just playing, man. Nah, dude, I fucking like it. That's sick too. Gimme. Either one of those are tight, dude. Chad versus Virgin classic matchup. Look, if BSD grapples with Justin Gaethje, he ain't the fucking god. He ain't the fucking tough guy. I mean, he is a tough guy. I mean, he's a fucking special forces dude. I'm just saying. That I'm not saying he's not a pussy. He's clearly not a pussy. But that would be pussy to fight Justin like that. If you call yourself the God of War and you grapple with Justin Gaethje, that's a little, I don't know. That's a little suspect. A little sus, as the kids say. That would be sus. Jackie boy, how would you not call BSD a dusty bitch if he did that? If he grappled, Jackie boy, tell me if BSD grappled with Gaethje that you would not call him a dusty bitch, because I think that would be you not being true to character. Justin getting finished, bro, it's nothing new. It doesn't affect me. I'm like, that used to be me. You know how many times I've seen Justin get stopped, get knocked out, get subbed? It's nothing. It's nothing, man. Please, yes. I'm totally on board with that. Fuck Gamrot. I'm so ready for that fucking fraud to get starched. It almost happened with Jalen, but come on. Shum on with it. Somebody knock that motherfucker out, please. Yep. I agree. If you are in a fucking fight where it's like, oh man, this is gonna be a war. These dudes are gonna throw down, and you fucking go for the takedown. You a dusty hoe. You a dusty fucking bitch. For real. For real. Oh, Scamrot. Oh yeah, Fiziev is gonna knock that motherfucker out. Oh my god, do I have Fiziev in that fight? Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, shout out to you boys. I hope y'all are having a good one, man. Shout out to the core four, man. Hanging tough. Love to see it, dude. Moving right along. Shout out to Manon Firo. I thought again, it was like if it wasn't for the cut, they wouldn't have even been any kind of discussion. Like she laid the heavier lumber, she did the better work. She was never going to lose a decision in Paris. I thought it was pretty clear by the end of it that she won. Shout out to Manon, man. She looked good. Rose, I'm not even. I won't even say that like 125 is in the weight class for her. It's like she just fought one of the best fighters in that weight class. I wouldn't say she got destroyed. Like she had a couple moments, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Rose versus some other 125ers. I just think Manon is one of the better fighters of that weight class. She's one of the better strikers in that weight division. So I don't think it's necessarily like Rose's stock takes a huge hit or anything. I think it's more just like, okay, Firo is good. She's a good, borderline great fighter. Definitely a contender. Yeah, I'd say I wouldn't mind. I don't feel like she needs to have another one before she gets the title shot. Is she not clearly a contender? She just beat a former champion. I know she's a strawweight champion, but still, like Manon looked good. I can't say a bad word about her, man. I thought she, a lot of pressure, showcase spot, and she showed up, showed out, looked good. She didn't let the cut bother her. She was bleeding a lot too, man. She was laid open. Dude, they're not as bad as they used to be, but oh my, bro. You have no idea how satisfying it was on the build-up to Andrade Rose 1, the build-up to that and the aftermath. All of that was just chef's kiss, dude. Just sweet, sweet music to my ears. The tears, oh my god, the tears that say yummy, the tears of the red fans, oh my god. It was just, dude, it was awesome. Yeah, I mean, against the but I don't want to see those necessarily. I want to see Rose like whoop Jennifer Mai's ass or something. Yeah, something like that. Exactly, something like that for sure. If you believe they put Manon on the moon, Manon on the moon. Hey, if you believe. You're singing my song now, brother. They'd accuse me and they'd point out my, I think I've been pretty forthright about my Andrade bias, but that's what they tell me. They say you're a biased Andrade fan. I'd say you're probably right, but still. Oh yes, she would have. Oh yes, you better fuck her. She was getting her, dude. Rose was getting her ass beat in the third round of that rematch. Andrade was starting to dome her. Another 2 rounds of that, I think Rose probably packs it up. Word, dude, that's a sick fight. Better watch out, Jackie boy. That's an after-match type matchup right there. You tell him, Jack, though. You tell him. You fucking tell him, Jackie boy. She's always my goat, dude. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That slam was legal. She won that belt fair and square in brutal fashion. Just like, oh, she crushed Rose's skull, dude. That was so sick. Can't take that from her, man. Andrade, dude, Jessica will always be the homie. She's a champion. So, you know. And she ain't no hoe, dude. She'll take any fucking fight. She don't give a fuck. Yeah, it was a close fight, man. That was a close fight. I remember thinking that was close. I haven't watched that one, like their rematch. I haven't watched it back, and I don't know if I ever will. But I remember being like one of those, like, okay, it was close, but I don't really feel like dissecting it. Just like I just did. It was. I remember at the end of that just being like, I don't give a fuck about this anymore. I don't want to see them fight again. That's what I remember thinking. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, boys, I hate to say I told you so. Actually, I don't hate it. I did fucking tell you so. I told you so. You should have been fucking known. Just realize what you did. Hindsight's always 2020. So in hindsight, realize what you did if you were betting or backing Sergey Spivak. You have a bias against Cyril Gane or French fighters, or Cyril Gane burned you because you were a dumb fuck and you bet him against John Jones. And you wanted your get back. You're like, fuck Cyril Gane. Well, probably just fuck yourself because you were an idiot for backing Gane against Jones. And you were a fucking idiot for backing Spivak against Gane. How was it not just, if it was a snake, it would have fucking bit you. How was it not so goddamn obvious who this fight card was set up for? Dude, I'm a dumbass a good bit of the time with bets and picks. I make stupid fucking bets. I make stupid fucking picks. I bet Lucas Bresky, dude. I bet Jamal Pose. I have made retarded fucking bets this year, dude. So I'm not throwing stones from a glass house. My shit's already been shattered. It's already fucked up, dude. I've been cut myself on the glass 20 fucking times from me throwing stones from a glass house and motherfuckers be like, oh, okay, I got you now, but just like that's happened to me a million times this year. That's how I can tell you firsthand that you were a dumb fuck for picking or backing or betting Sergey Spivak. Oh, now everyone's like, oh, this was set up for Cyril. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. No shit, it was set up for Cyril Gane. Your fucking dumbasses should have known that well ahead of time. Well ahead of time. Why do you think they gave him Spivak? You think they're going to risk giving him a non-winnable fight in front of his people when they're trying to like keep him relevant and like the face? He's the face of French MMA. You think they're going to like have him lose to the Moldovan? Are you thick? Are you fucking stupid? Come on, man. This is one of the no-brainers of the year. Here's what we're going to do. Who can we give Cyril where he'll crush him, the crowd will go crazy, but it's still a respectable ranking? Oh, yeah, dude. Sergey Spivak. We'll give him Spivak. So, yeah, if you bet Spivak, give your fucking head a shake. If you haven't popped yourself upside the head for that, here, let me do it for you. Pop! Duh. Of course. Bon gamin. Of course that. Of course for that. Fucking no Durfee Eddie Murphy, knuckleheads. Seriously, Jackie Boy knows. I've made some of the dumbest fucking bets you can possibly imagine. I've backed some of the worst, dude. Dude, there's people that did that, though. There were people that backed Cyril Gane against John Jones and then backed Spivak against Gane. Get your head out of your fucking ass. Yeah, it's okay. Dude, I picked Reese McKee against Kamzat. Dumb as fuck. Retard fuck. What were you thinking? Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Jackie boy, yeah, that's fine. Like, that's what you want to see at least. You at least want your dog to give you a chance. I made some bets like that this year too, where it's like, yeah, he lost, but dude, at least he went for it. Who was it? Fuck. It was recently. I made a bet like that recently where it was like, I didn't hate myself for it. It didn't end up happening, but like the dude hurt him, couldn't finish him. Fuck, what was it? It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm sorry, I gotta figure out who this was. But it was just like that. It's like, you know what? It didn't cash. It was an underdog, it didn't hit, but it almost did. Gave me a puncher's chance. So I won't kick myself for it. Who was it? It was a few weeks ago. It wasn't the past couple weeks because I've been doing pretty good. Oh boys. Was it 292? Wiley, Ingram, Flores, Rodriguez. No, fuck. This is gonna drive me nuts, dude. This is really gonna drive me nuts. Mearshart, what a fucking robbery. God, that was a robbery, dude. It was the dude ended up getting finished, but he did have the guy in trouble. It wasn't McKinney Breeden. Fuck. I'm gonna find out what it is, god damn it. I'm gonna find out what the fuck it is. Damn it. 291 maybe? Oh well. Fuck. Flowers, was it Flowers Matthews? Maybe Flowers Matthews. I can't remember, dude. Whatever. It was a fight like that where it's like, whatever. The guy gave me a puncher's chance. It's like, what? Again, I talk about this all the time, and I know people are getting sick of hearing it, but this is what I talk about, like, in a vacuum. That's what that phrase means. You're trying to, like, when I say that in a vacuum this could happen, what that means is you're vacuuming out all these fucking, like, factors, like fucking chin and like circumstance and all of that. And you're just saying, with all these things taken out in a vacuum, matchup wise, Spivak has a chance because of the grappling, because Cyril's been exploited in grappling. But that's why it's not real. It's like you're vacuuming out all the other shit that would be there to factor in. It's like, no. Yeah. He could if was a fifth. If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. Kind of. It's like, dude, that's fantasy land though. If it was the fifth, we'd all be drunker than shit. Like, what are we talking about here? This is like no, dude, it's up there with like that. Exactly. It's up there with DeLima and Lewis. It's like, what the fuck were you thinking about? Yeah, even in a vacuum. Even in a vacuum, it's just reaching. Just fucking reaching, man. Fights don't take place in a vacuum. You do have things like speed and footwork and durability and speed and like striking skill, and it was just this was such easy money. It almost seemed too good to be true. It almost seemed like, oh man, this is just something's gonna go wrong here. It's too easy. God, this line was a fucking gift, dude. I said this all week too. Shout out to Aaron the Dog MMA. Shout out to the boys at Pub. I said this on both of their platforms. This money line, Cyril Gane minus 165. Oh my fucking goodness. Was that a gift from the MMA guys? Yes, of course. It was pretty obvious he was going to knock him out. That's why I made the last bet that I did. But fuck, dude. You didn't even need to get cute with it. That is the parlay piece lock of the week. Cyril Gane minus 165. What a gift. It doesn't even seem real. It seems insane in hindsight. But like, god damn, dude. You could really get Cyril Gane against that motherfucker right there for minus 165. Not even minus 200. Basharat was minus 300. Charrier was minus 300 when I bet them. Volkan was more of a favorite than Cyril Gane. Gomez was more of a favorite than Cyril Gane. Just insane, man. Just fucking insane. This was such a no-brainer, dude. Such a no-brainer. Again, I have made some really stupid bets this year, and it's the reason why I'm only now just coming out of the woods with a little bit of sustained success. It's because I made stupid fucking bets and I reached all year, and I had bad strategies and like didn't trust myself. But dude, I'm only going on and on about this because that's how I got to where I am this year. I finally got my head above water and I've stayed there. I finally built myself a little raft, got myself a little cover. I found myself a piece of a shipwreck, a sail, that I've crafted into a little overhead cover, I made myself, I took a little splinter of one of the, power, made a fishing rod, put a little string on it. I've gotten play. I've got my head above water now. And it's because of no-brainer shit like this. Not overthinking no-brainer shit. Spivak does have the grab. No. He has nothing. He is a sacrificial lamb. Lamb to the fucking slaughter. Layup. Cash the not overthinking it parlay. Cash the fucking add-on. And let's cash the fucking big one too, baby. Shout out to fucking BetMGM, Pariah MGM. They keep giving me these fucking free bets and they just keep increasing the stake. So it's like, okay, giddy up, ride 'em cowboy. Like, here we fucking go. Sure. I'll make it. Yeah. So yeah, UFC Paris. C'est suis bon. It is so good. Oh my God, for that. Holy shot. Everything. I'm hit this thing. I'm hit that thing for that. This bet for that. That bet for that. Oh my God, everything is for the hit. Hit that. Cash that. Everything, every times. Every times for the bet, for the cash. Let's go, baby. 6.1 units. I think this is tied for my biggest night of the year. Did pretty good with the picks, too. I told y'all once again, fucking told y'all, going to be a chalky ass week. The only dogs I fucking picked lost. But pretty good. I'll take that. Inching to back towards 63% prediction over several years of predicting on Topology. Follow your boy on Tapology. You could do worse as a predictor. Follow me on Twitter. You're probably going to have to end up muting me because I do run my mouth a lot, but I do also put out alert tweets about my streams and what time they're going to take place. So, follow me on Twitter. And went from 62.6 to 62.7. That is once again trending in the right direction, back towards 63%. My goal, I feel that I'm a 65% predictor bare minimum. I feel until I've hit that I'm not living up to my potential. I was really close to that last year. I was like 64.3 or something, and then it just started going down. Have finally stopped the bleeding, put a couple sutures in, and starting to head back up. Speaking of heading back up, speaking of trending in the right direction, speaking of goals, hitting your goals. Boys, I mentioned this in the stream before, that if this bet hit, I was going to hit my yearly goal for betting, and by God, gentlemen, I fucking did it. I hit my 2023 betting goal at the beginning of September. Your boys at double-digit units now of profit. Don't mind me just piking away down here. A piker boy can't survive. I hit my goal. Your boy is a successful little gambler once again. Hard work, dedication, consistency, not overreaching, unit management, as Jackie Boy likes to say. And gentlemen, we are now sitting at 13.6 on the year. This was my goal for the year. I hit it early. Let's fucking go. That one deserves a little victory bowl. That one felt good. That one felt really good. UFC Paris was awesome. These are the best kind of, like, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but y'all know it, dude. They're the best. When you don't have to sweat your bets, when you're not like, oh my God, is my fucking horse going to get robbed? Is my fucking fighter going to get robbed, dude? When they cash your bet with a finish, it is just seeing that, there's no better feeling than when that ref steps in and you know it's over. Just that, as you see that ref walk in, oh, it feels so good, dude. Feels so fucking good. So yeah. Let's fucking go. Boom. Oh, yeah, man. All the homies were eating, man. All the homies were eating. Nice, dude. That's sick. Almost play combined, significant strikes, 40 plus 45. Man, those are crazy props. I've gotten away from props, honestly. So I've gotten away from them unless it's something like this. Not reaching is one big reason that I'm where I am right now, that I've actually like hit my goal. Not reaching is one of them. Not overthinking is another. And just betting things more straight. Picking my spots for props, not like I'm going to bet props. I'm going to look for props every fucking weekend. That to me, like, that has just not worked for me. I've gotten in trouble with props. Betting props is one reason that it took me until basically, dude, it took me until like the end of July to get my head above water. I was, dude, just like sinking. I'm trying to think of where I was at my lowest. I was down like 7 or 8 units at one point and just couldn't make any headway. I was just making all these dumb fuck bets. I mean, like, it's like a 3-leg prop parlay. It's like, oh man, just money lines and not overthinking shit and just following Jackie Boy's advice of unit management, man. Not getting out over my skis and not chasing losses and losing, bet even less, win, bet about the same. That's what's worked for me. Different horses for different courses, different strokes for different folks. But I'm just telling you, that is what has worked for me. Appreciate it, Jack. Thank you for being here, dude, to celebrate with your boy. Appreciate it, man. Glad you had a good weekend, dude. Jackie Boy, again, so one of the only people where I will endorse and co-sign. This is actually someone where you can sign up for their Bet MMA tips, and you're actually kind of making a good investment because the numbers do speak for themselves. Jackie Boy is one of the top-rated dudes on Bet MMA tips. People are all about that. They're like, you're not legitimate unless you're on Bet MMA tips. Okay, fine. Well, you want to talk legitimate? Who's top 3? Pretty sure still. Yeah. So he's someone that's like, what some of these dudes are fucking charging. I guarantee you sign up for jack shit, you are going to be. You want to talk about value? You motherfuckers always talk about value. That shit is a steal. So yeah, the homies killed it this weekend, man. Shout out to the Dome for being up in here strong. And yeah, man, UFC Paris was a good one. UFC Paris was a fucking good time, boys. I was staring at those rounds. Won significant prop lines last week for Holloway Zombie. Didn't play, but it would have hit. Gone 30 plus. Yeah, man, it was just, people just overthought the shit. It was a very easy breakdown, very easy pick, very easy bet. And that is another thing that's helped me too. Just these obvious spots. Indeed. Well, you said it, dude. Perfect place to segue. Perfect segue, rather. But yeah, one more time. One more time. We did it, boys. We did it. 6.1 units of profit on the night. I think it's tied for my biggest night of the year. It might be my biggest night of the year, actually. But yeah, cash the not overthinking it parlay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cash the not overthinking it add-on. Way too easy. All finishes. All those dudes together were plus money. That's insane. And last but certainly not least, cash the fucking big one. Yep, I don't track my fucking shit on Bet MMA tips, but those are my fucking, there's my bet slips. Let's fucking go. Your boy's up. Your boy's finally up for real. Not too bad for a low roller. Not too bad. That's how I was feeling, dude. That's how I was feeling after UFC Pelly. Shout out to the French fighters. Shout out to the French fans. Shout out to the Parisians, the French, the Swiss. They showed up, showed out. UFC Paris was a good time. Give the card overall a B. Great night of betting. I hit my goal. Now, my new goal going into this week, we're going to preview UFC 293. My new goal is quadruple digit fucking young. That's not, I'm just kidding. My new goal is to keep them. I think I'm just barely into double digits. So I'm not like, oh, triple digits, dude, we gonna hit it. No. My goal is to stay in double digit units of profit. I worked really fucking hard to get to this point, and I'm going to keep it by God. That's my goal. Again, not too overly ambitious, but I'm not giving this up. I've worked too hard. I'm going to stick to the same script, not overthinking shit, picking my spots, not reaching for props, not reaching for stupid shit. What is most logical? What is the fucking spidey sense telling me? Just keep doing that shit. I have to fucking piss again. I'll be right back. I'll leave you gentlemen with the song this time. But yeah, we about to preview UFC 293. Stick around. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. Heaven on earth with an onion slice. Not too particular, not too precise. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. Where is this fucking... Oh, there it is. We back. We live. Dudes. Far. Great day. Great day in the morning. Yeah, shout out Kind Tree for this frosted melon gelato, designer runts, and Southern Sugar. One of my favorite fake sponsors. I would say overall, my 3 favorite Maryland growers. Overall, they have the best variety where it's like, oh, they got another good one? Sweet. These are the top 3 for me. In no real particular order. Well, I'd probably say Sunmed is number 1. But Kind Tree, Strain, and Sunmed. Those are the shit to me. Kind Tree, Strain, Sunmed. Shout out to Kind Tree, though. What up, boy? What's up, player? What are you doing? Yes, indeed. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to that man right there, UFC Bro Picks. You want to talk about having a good year? Lord have mercy. Killing the game. Shout out to my dude Bro Picks. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Sadu. What's up, keeping them streets safe out there? Hell yes. Shit yes. Oh yeah, dude. Well, game recognized game, dude. Real recognized real. Yeah, smash like, hey, you just in time, Keep. We're about to talk about 293. Little 293 preview for the boys. So let's talk about it. What are we thinking, boys? Any hot takes early in the week? Certainly not trying to get anyone to give away the game. Never that. But if there's anything you'd like to flex about, any early hot takes, any early George Herman Ruth just calling that damn shot, any of that, man, feel free. I have a couple things that I've done. I have a couple little greasy plays that I've made. I'm trying to decide how much of it I want to divulge. It certainly won't be all of it. To hear my picks and my bets, all of them, what you're going to have to do is tune into Aaron the Dog MMA on Wednesday for that. So make sure y'all do that. Subscribe to my dude, Aaron the Dog's channel as well, and tune in. But I do have a little preview. I will tell you a couple little things, a couple little directions I'm heading in, talk about the fights in general a little bit. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream. Probably go 30 minutes to an hour more, I reckon. But I don't have a real, like, set, like, plan for this part of the stream. I don't have, it's not really, like, structured that, you know, strictly, like, we can kind of just talk about whatever. Any fights y'all want to talk about on this card, we'll just play it like that. Make this a make this a chat generated 293 preview. Any questions you have? Any shit like that? Dude, that's like a drop of water in the ocean to your like 2023 year. Oh yeah, dude, I seen that. Turkali, best of luck, brother. Nice. Maybe Olberg, nice. Best of luck to you, dude. Like Josette and opener. That's one I need to tape. I'm not familiar with either of those dudes. That's another French versus Irish matchup, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I need to tape that one. I'm gonna look at this card actually, because I have made some bets already. I made a parlay. I have bet an underdog, and I'm awaiting. There are gonna be 2 parlays I'm gonna tail this week, boys. You can probably guess what they are. But that's going to be my slate. I've pretty much made my bets. I'm, of course, anxiously awaiting the Jong Lee parlay. Shout out to Aaron the Dog. Shout out to Jong Lee. Make sure y'all tune in Wednesday. Aaron the Dog MMA. I'm going to be tailing the Jong Lee. And Thursday, I'm going to be appearing once again on the Locker Room Talk podcast. And what is customary to do every week on that podcast is to, as a group, everyone that's on the panel in the podcast, make a parlay together. So I'm going to be tailing that as well. But that's going to be it, dude. I have made my slate. 2 units, boys. Your boy's risking 2 units. I'm up. I've hit my goal. I'm up over double-digit units. If I lose all this, if I lose everything, I'm still up double-digit units. But I don't think I'm losing, man. I think we're gonna fucking win again. Make it 3 weeks in a row. Well, shit, is this? Yeah, 3 weeks in a row. Because I did lose the week before Singapore. That was 292, I believe. That was where like O'Malley was the only fucking bet that I hit. But since then, it's been 2 weeks in a row. We're going for 3 weeks in a row. Big old pay-per-view. It is going down in the land down under. Sydney, Australia. UFC 293. Should be a good one, isn't it? Should be a good one, eh? They say A. Australians like to say A like Canadians, kind of. It's a good one, eh? So, Sydney, going down in Sydney. I forget the name of the arena, but it's at that fucking arena. And it's not that great of a card. It really isn't. It's a big pay-per-view, like, because Izzy's fighting and there's a bunch of Australian fighters on the card, but it's other than Tuivasa Volkov and the main event and maybe like 2 other fights, I just am not like crazy pumped for it. I'm sure as the week goes on, I'm sure I'll get more fired up about it Wednesday and Thursday too, but right now it's kind of just like I'm kind of having to like keep my interest up for it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the press conference is going to help too. The main event is good. Strickland's going to make the main event and the build up to this fight card entertaining at least. So there's that. But that's about it. Looking forward to Ty and Volkov, but dude, other than that, it's like malarkey, fucking Shane Young, like who else? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, boys? You know? Gray. Everybody unjung tonight. Everybody unjung tonight. Everybody Wong Chung tonight. Everybody Wong Chung tonight. Everybody die tonight. Don't want no malarkey. I don't either. I am not going to be betting on Jamie Malarkey. That I can tell you for certain, Jackie boy. Spoiler alert, TC will not be betting on Jamie Malarkey. What do you think, Jackie boy? What do you think, baller? Jackie boy, bro picks. They out here balling for real in this betting game. So, like, if you want betting advice, that's who you go to. You go people like Jack. You go people like Bro Picks. You go people like Aaron the Dog. Go to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. If you want pure entertainment and hilarious jokes and just like overall like good time, come here. You want to talk shit about fights, you come here. You want to run your mouth and call your shots, you come here. You are going to have to eat crow. I will be eating crow too when I do dumb shit like bet fucking Lucas Bresky like a addled fucking mongoloid. But yeah, man. Shout out to you boys. Appreciate y'all being here. But yeah, man, anything I want to talk about 293? That's kind of what we're doing here. And then we'll wrap it up here in a little bit. But yeah, man, it's been a good stream so far. We did have 7 people in here. It's Labor Day. People are out and about. If you're working today, I'm sorry. But yeah, shout out to all the hardworking Americans out there. Happy Labor Day. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. War Bongamin. Morgan Chalier. Farid Basharat. Coming off a great week. Looking to make it 3 good weeks in a row. Another week of not overthinking it. I have made a not overthinking it parlay already. If you want to find out what it is, you're going to have to tune in Wednesday to Aaron the Dog MMA. And yeah, my work as far as my bets is pretty much done. And I feel like that's been the ticket for me. There have been maybe like 2 weeks where I did like exhaustive tape study and it actually panned out. Every other week that I've had success, including recently, has been not overthinking it, trusting my gut, and not thinking twice and just pulling the trigger. What, Jack, what'd you fucking say a while back? What's your fucking saying, dude? Roll the dice, don't think twice. Next week's diet could be beans and rice or some shit like that. Yeah, that's the fucking tip that I'm on, dude. Catch me on that fucking beans and rice tip. I bet sparsely. I bet small units. I keep it consistent. That's the mantra. Slow and steady. Stacking win on win on win. They don't have to be big wins, just positive units. Unit here, a couple of units there, half unit there, whatever. As long as it's that positive, as long as it's that plus sign. That's how we got here. That's how we're going to fucking stay here. And yeah, my work as far as bets is almost pretty much done. Anxiously awaiting the Jong Lee parlay. Shout out to Jong Lee. Shout out to Aaron the Dog MMA. I don't know how many times I have to fucking say it. Subscribe to that man's channel. Tune in Wednesday if you know what's good for you. And yeah, feels good, man. I'm just not reaching for stuff. It's like I was like, oh well, you know, I could do this tape study and like really get on a side here on one of these lines, and it's like, no, that's not what we're doing. The yoop. Well, what the fuck are you doing? Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. You've been watching these fucking fights long enough. This is what I tell myself. You've been watching these fights long enough, dude. You know who's going to win here. That's the kind of shit I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at with parlays anymore. You know this dude's going to win. You know this dude's going to win. You know this dude's going to win. Put them together. Boom. Done. I have bet an underdog. Let it be known, I have bet an underdog. It will be my only underdog. And it is not what my slate is concentrated around. Sticking to the script. Not overthinking it parlay. And then I'm waiting on a couple others. I'm going to tail the Jong Lee on Wednesday. And then I'm going to tail the Pub Podcast on Thursday. Whatever that ends up being. And that's it. There you go. There you go. What's up, Lobby? How are you, dude? How's your weekend? Oh, totally, dude. He wins that fight 7 times out of 10. Tell him. Better let him know you run tell that. You want to hear me talk to 3 or 4 people? This is where you come. You want to see Zach try and cyberbully me and fail miserably and fall on his face and everyone like turns and laughs at him? You come here. Free Bomac from what? What happened? What happened? Hey, dude. Speak on that, man. Shout out to Eubank Jr., dude. I was making fun of that fight. I was like, why the fuck is this fight even happening? Like, Liam Smith beat his ass. Why are we doing this again? And I've always been like a Eubank, like, I've always kind of looked at that dude with a side eye. Like, dude, you really think you're your fucking dad, don't you? And you're not. But, man, shout out to Eubank Jr. Eubank Jr. whooped the living fuck out of Liam Smith. And shout out to Bomac, too. Bomac had a lot to do with it. Bomac is trainer of the year for sure. What he's put together in Bud Crawford whooping my dude Spence's ass like that, and Eubank Jr. just trouncing Liam Smith. I mean, I want to hear about no fucking ankles and shit, too. You need to stop skipping so much goddamn rope. That's all that is. Shout out to my dude Rush Hour MMA. Shout out to Jay Smooth. I was telling Jay that on Twitter. I was like, dude, and I truly believe this. I was like, he probably just fucking ran too much and skipped too much fucking rope. That's why your ankle's all fucked up. Dude, skipping rope in boxing shoes will wear your ankles out after a while, dude. And the dude said he caught like 40-something fucking pounds. It's like he's probably going in there like, all right, Liam, it's skipping rope and road work again today, lad. It wouldn't surprise me at all, man. But that's no excuse. Eubank was a better fighter. Bomac is a trainer of the year. He got him prepared for it, and he whooped the living Christ out of Liam Smith. Dropped him twice. The stoppage was fine. It's like, yeah, you could have let it go a little longer, but you ain't winning the fucking fight, and you're probably just going to get dropped again. And you don't have the power to land the Hail Mary that you'll need to. There's no way you're winning. It's like, just seen enough. But you want me to wait for you to get your 3rd fucking concussion of the fight? It's like, nah, man, you ain't never winning this one. It's over. It's enough. But yeah, shout out to Eubank Jr. and Bomac. Well, we'll just have to see now, won't we? We'll just have to see now, won't we, Bo Squatch? Lobby says, horrible weekend for picks for me. It was a good weekend for me. It was the 2nd winning week in a row, looking to make it 3. The last losing one was 292. So here we go again. It's another pay-per-view, dude. Can I get over the pay-per-view hurdle? Sup, girl? What you doing? Strickland, you're gonna have to tune in. Devil, anybody else is listening, to find out who I bet and who I'm going to pick, you have to tune in Wednesday. I believe it's 5 p.m. this week. It was 4. Aaron changed it to 4 p.m. last week. I don't know if that's like, just tune in. I think it's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Aaron the Dog MMA. I will be there, and you can find out who I actually bet. But yeah, no, actually, I said I bet one. I've actually bet two. I have bet 2 underdogs. So yeah, I was a fibber. I was a liar, pants on fire. I didn't mean to, though. I have bet 2. I forgot about one. Bomac is what? Are you fucking serious, dude? Don't be coming on here spreading no misinformation now. Are you serious? Dude, Bomac. Bruh, what is you doing taking a pistol to the dude? Come on now. Goodness fucking gracious, dude. Oh, pillar to post. He fucking whooped him pillar to post. Early stoppage, sure. Merciful one. Eubank didn't have to cut weight for Ben, so he wasn't as drained. I knew some people on Eubank. Nice. I didn't pick that one, I was like, why the fuck is this fight even happening? But I would have eaten crow because I would have picked Liam Smith for sure. Like, great. Can we say the best performance of Eubank Jr.'s career? I don't think that's a hot take. I was very stunned, man. Bomac did it too. It was a big part of it. But like, dude, what in the fuck are you even thinking about, dog? What are you doing? Damn. No, I hear you, dude. I'm just saying that I totally concur. I would have fucking picked Liam Smith. Ms. Devil likes Izzy in the third. Nice. Dude, what? Seriously, man. They just like recently started letting the cops have guns, I think. The Bobbies or whatever, none of them, they all had like nightsticks and shit and pepper spray. That's like having a gun in New York. Like, you are asking for it, dude. You get caught with a gun in New York, you get caught with a gun in the UK, they're gonna put the fuck to you. It's like, dude, come on now. You know better than man. What do you need a gun for over there, dude? You rolling with a fucking entourage. You got all of Eubank's goons with you. Like, well, I know he doesn't roll with like a huge crew, but you know he's got some fucking big ass goon fucking bodyguards that man, there's just no need for that. Touch a pepe, take a dog, a touch a waywis. Spit the food into dog mouth. Ha 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 ha. LOL, we have so many laughs together. So yeah, what do you want to talk about, dude? I'm gonna do this I'm gonna make this a 2.5 hour stream. So open chat topics, discussion, whatever, chat generated. UFC 293, preferably topics of discussion. But yes, I bet 2 underdogs. One of them's a free bet, though. That's why I forgot about it, too, because I just did it the other day, not even thinking about it. 2 underdogs, one is a free bet. I'm not overthinking it, parlay. I will be tailing the Zhang Li, whatever the Zhang Li comes to be, whatever it morphs into on Wednesday. I will be tailing that. And then on Thursday, I will be a part of composing a MMA Locker Room Talk podcast parlay, and then I'll tell that. But that's it, man. I've made my bets. I picked my spots. I pulled the trigger. You like that, Ms. Devil? With the gun references, you see what I did there? But nah, man, I done did it. I made my slate. I'm only risking 2 units plus that free bet. But yeah, I like the main event because I think regardless of what happens, and I don't really think this fight card is that great, but that main event, the build up to it, the press conference, Strickland will be saying a bunch of crazy shit. Some of it will be cringy. Izzy will be cringy. They'll be talking about a lot of fucking shit back and forth to each other. But Strickland and Izzy will be fucking bumping gums this week, dude. Especially Strickland. God, he's going to be running his mouth. So yeah, tune in for that for sure. But yeah, man, tune in Wednesday to Aaron the Dog MMA. You hear all my picks, my bets, and I'm anxiously awaiting the Zhang Li. What's weirder, playing with your dog's dick or regurgitating food into it like a fucking mother bird? I'm gonna have to go with playing with the dog dick. Yeah, I think bestiality would probably have to take the cake with that one. You could argue that the other one is like, you're actually nourishing the animal in a really fucked up, unnecessary way. It's not a bird, so you don't need to fucking puke fucking chewed up food into its mouth. Like that's the only way it can eat, like a fucking little like chirping little whatever the fuck you call a little undeveloped bird, like where you need to fucking spit chewed up nasty food into its mouth. It's a dog, so it's just dude, I don't fucking know. Yeah, the dick though. Playing with the red rocket is fucking, that's the weirder one for sure. That's funny though. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous that it even like that's even material for a joke. That's what's fucked up. It's a funny joke, but that's even the material and that's real. It's not like, that's not an exaggeration. It's just, you can ask that question straight, like deadpan, and it's funny because that's so fucked up. It's just like, what is going on? What is going on? That's the champion. It's like, good Lord. As the world turns, am I right? You got the UFC champion playing with dog dicks and puking food into a dog's mouth like a fucking mother sparrow or something. And then you got Strickland just 15-year-old edge lording. Like, what would a fucking teenager say right now to add shock value to the situation or conversation? He'll just boom, 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 boom. He's just gonna do that the whole time. It's gonna get ridiculous. It's gonna get silly. But yeah, it'll be fun. Should be fun and entertaining, at least. Oh, it's gonna get, he's gonna pull out all the stops. Yeah, Strickland is going to dig further into his repertoire, and yeah, I mean, because honestly, is Strickland live? I don't know, but this is your title shot, dude. Make the most of it. Make the most of it in the fight. Make the most of it in the build-up. Who knows if you'll get another one if you lose this. Just act like you're going to lose it and make the most of it on the build-up. Act like this is the last chance you're going to get to do this. And when you fight, act like it's the last chance you're going to get a title shot. That's Strickland's best chance to me, dude. Is literally like making it a dogfight. I think it's going to be really tough for him to stand at range with Adesanya. I don't think he's going to be able to hang back. I think his style is not necessarily too bad, but it's going to require him to be constantly pressing forward. If he hangs back and tries to parry and counter, he is going to get fucking chewed up. He has to make it a dogfight. He has to press forward and try and make Adesanya uncomfortable. I don't know if he can do it or not, but like, if I was Strickland, dude, make the most of it. Make it a car crash forward into Izzy, try and knock him out, Try and get a hold of him, get him to the ground, try and choke him, try and finish it. This is like sort of like last week where it's like, there is no fucking way in the world that Sean Strickland is going to win a decision if it even goes to that point. There's just no way. So if I'm Sean Strickland, if I'm in Sean Strickland's corner, if I'm Nick Sick, I'm telling him, live by the sword, die by the sword. You either go out on a shield or you put that motherfucker out on a shield. Just trying to point fight Adesanya in Australia. I don't think Tall Order quite does it justice. Doesn't do that task justice. But yeah. That's kind of what I think in general terms. But if you want to get my pick and know what my bets are, tune in Wednesday. Aaron the Dog, MMA. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not surprised at all. I'm sure you've just been furiously fucking drafting teams left and right. Baseball, football, every ball, best ball for this. Best of luck, man. I know you get down with that shit. Best of luck to you. Hope you draft some killer teams. I think my brother's fantasy league is drafting. Are we drafting today? I think we're drafting this evening, actually. Yeah, I think we're drafting this evening. But yeah, best of luck to you, Lobby, with your best ball teams and whatever fantasy shit you do. Yeah, how about them Hogs, though, Bo? The Arkansas Razorbacks. The Arkansas Razorbacks stomped a fucking mud hole in the Western Carolina Catamounts. Roasted those motherfuckers. Rolled them up, roasted them. I mean, that's what you do, man. Yeah, it's like we don't have some dude. Fucking LSU getting trounced in Death Valley by the Seminoles. I fucking loved it. I mean, I love my cousins, but fuck LSU. It's fuck LSU till the day I die. In fact, fuck LSU is like my birthright. I literally wouldn't be alive. I'm only alive I'm only talking to you right now because my mom was like, fuck LSU and went to Arkansas. That's like, it's my birthright. So yeah, fuck LSU, but I do love my cousins dearly to death. And all my family down there, I love them dearly. But yeah, fucking LSU. That was hilarious. It was close though. I mean, it was back and forth, and then fucking Florida State rolled them up, dude. That was sick. But yeah, when you play some team that doesn't really deserve to be in there with you, you do not want to make it a Cinderella story. You show them that they are punching above their weight class, and you just crush them. And that's what the Hogs did. KJ Jefferson looks good, dude. KJ looks real good this year. So, yeah. Hogs looking good. O's looking good. 293 coming up. Unless y'all got anything else to say about it. We'll probably start wrapping her up. You got anything you want to dish on 293? If not, you have to tune in Wednesday to Aaron the Dog. I'll give you my full card picks. Any bets that I have, tail at your own risk. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not saying that it's not. I would literally don't know. Like, I would have to think about it. They're close though. You know what I mean? My highest quarterbacks are Richardson, Mahomes. I mean, Mahomes, yeah, is always going to be there. As much as I hate it, Kermit is he is kind of him. Super Bowl pick, man. I don't, dude. Good question, Lobby. I don't know, dude. I have to think about it. I don't even know right now, honestly. I mean, there you go, dude. There you have it. Shit, boys. What more do you need than that? Cowboys, this is our year. I know it. I can feel it. Nah, dude. Cowboys. My fucking hopes for the Cowboys are in the fucking gutter. My expectations, I guess my expectations are what they always are, or what they've been for the past couple years. Just win a fucking playoff game. Just get to the playoffs and win a game so we don't get embarrassed. To me, yes. I mean, we already know. Homie Noah will tell you too. The biggest fan base in the fucking world is a big old pile of Cowboy haters. And that is just a fact. That is a scientific fact, dude. It's a fact. The biggest fan base in the world, bunch of damn Cowboy haters. So it doesn't matter. We could win the Super Bowl and people would be like, I mean, you did, you know, they'd have some little fucking hipster excuse. But no, I don't fucking, the Eagles are probably going to win the division. The Cowboys will get in on a wild card. Maybe we'll win a playoff game. That's all I'm expecting. That's all I've been expecting anymore. Just get to the playoffs and win a fucking game so I don't have to hear about it. I'm going to hear about it anyway, but I'm going to hear the bitching regardless. But like, at least if we win a playoff game, it's like, okay, it's not a total embarrassment. But am I expecting us to make a deep run? Hell fucking no. Am I expecting us to win the division? Hell fucking no. I mean, New York and the fucking Commanders suck, but Philly's probably going to win that. And we'll get the wild card. Hopefully, maybe. I don't think it's going to be an NFC year, though. I'm feeling an AFC team winning it this year. I'll tell you that, Lobby. I don't know my teams, but Lobby, this is my early prediction. So you can hold me to this. The team that wins the Super Bowl this year is going to be an AFC team. That's the only prediction I got right now. Try to go elite quarterback. Dude, that's how I do it in fantasy. For real. That like low key, that is my, like, that's been my strategy in fantasy the last fucking 10 years, honestly. It did get the one championship I have won the league. I have won the Shiva Kamini Soma Kondrakram. I have possessed it. I have held it in my hands and kissed it. I won it all. And it was doing some shit like that. Getting in the best fucking quarterback, and pairing him with the best receiver. I got so jaded because it was, dude, you've been playing fantasy for a while, like, and shit like this for a while. And I mean, even now, like, and it's more legit now, but for a while, it was nothing but first thing you do is draft a running back. First thing you do, like, dude, running back. It's just like you get two beast running backs, and that is the core of your team. That's the first thing you think about. The first player you draft is whoever you think the best running back is that year. But like, dude, I don't know what it is. I always get a shit fucking pick in the draft order. Terrible, dude. I'm almost Never first. I don't know if I've gotten the first pick one fucking time. A couple times I got in the second or third. I know this isn't like best ball, right? I'm just talking fantasy. Like I'm always either dead fucking middle or dead fucking last, which means best running back, see you later, alligator. So that's kind of been my life. So I was like, you know what? Fuck running backs. I don't give a fuck about running backs. I'm getting the best quarterback and the best wide receiver. Hopefully they're on the same team together. That's another little sneaky thing I like to do. If I lose out on the best quarterback, I will get the best receiver and then draft their quarterback. Whoever the best receivers that year is or who I perceive them to be, I snatch that receiver, especially if I get a fucking shitty pick in the draft order. I take the fucking hottest receiver early, get people panicking about it, little misdirection. Like 7 or 8 rounds later, like round 9, round 10, I'll take that fucking receiver's quarterback. That's my sneaky little fucking thing that I try and do. I mean, it's not a real secret now. Like everyone, my brother and all my cousins know that's how I fucking draft now. So it doesn't really matter. But that's kind of my strategy. It's like, no, I get the fucking stud quarterback. And if I can't, I get the best wide receiver. And then I try and get that fucking receiver's quarterback on their team. That's what I'll be doing. I completely agree, dude. I completely fucking agree. Telling you. Swap Hurts and Fields teams, and Fields is much better. I would agree with that. Harder to draft Hurts and Mahomes. They go high. I know. See, and that's the thing too. With somebody like Mahomes, people will take him out of order. Like before anybody is thinking about a quarterback, all of a sudden somebody will be like, drafting Mahomes. Like, oh fuck, I need a quarterback now. Like makes you want to pick a quarter. Like, and then all of a sudden, quarterback waterfall starts, and all of a sudden, you better just hope when the quarterback waterfall starts. You better just hope that you're not at the end, or you're not on the wrong end of it when it's snaking back. Because then all the like whether you because that I feel like that's what happens. It's like no, you shouldn't be drafting quarterbacks now, but because somebody took like Mahomes or whoever the best quarterback is that year, all of a sudden everybody panics. Like, oh fuck, well if I don't take it, all the quarterbacks will be gone. And it's like, God damn it, why have you forced me into this quarterback shit right now? It's almost like whether it's the right thing to do or not, you're almost forced to. I hate that shit, dude. So that's why I try and force that shit. I do that shit with wide receivers though. I've been doing that shit recently where it's like sometimes I can't get it because someone will have the same idea as me and take like the best wide receiver at the end of the first round and be like, fuck you, dude. And I take like the third or fourth best running back in the middle of the draft order. Like I hate that shit. But if that happens, then I will always be that guy. Be like, you know what? Middle of the second round, start of the third, I take the best quarterback right off the board. But if it's the receiver, I go for it early. And if I do, like if I get the end of the fucking draft order, if I'm like last, you can kiss the best wide receiver goodbye because I'm gonna snatch him right off the board. Hurts, Brown, Mahomes, Kelsey, not much Hurts, Smith. Eagles being good sucks because dude, they're just, it sucks too, man, because like my best friend's an Eagles fan. He's awesome, but like it's like, dude, why do you have to love the Eagles so much? Like you're not even like that. Like you're not even like a typical Phillies fan. Like a typical Philly fan, I mean. The Phillies fans are the same way, do they hammer people? Picking KC but haven't picked the NFC team to get beaten by them. Traded for Gilmore and Cooks. Hey, putting Dak on the hot seat too with Trey Lance. If you're in a managed league, if I took an elite quarterback, I'd only take one quarterback. Yeah, for sure. Buy low on Dak and Lamar. Dude, Lamar for sure. Lamar for sure. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Ravens gonna be good this year. That is one thing. And you're gonna be like, oh, you're biased. Like your wife's a Ravens fan. Like I know they're my sweetheart team. I'm probably gonna go to a Ravens game this year with the old lady. Like, yeah, man. In fact, I know we're going to a game. My wife's my brother-in-law won this thing. It was like a raffle. They were doing some kind of like raffle thing for charity where he works, and he won it. And it was like tickets to an O's game and tickets to a Ravens game. So I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go to a Ravens game this year. So yeah, I'm biased, but just from what I'm hearing around the campfire, Ravens gonna be good this year. Lamar looking good. They got OBJ too. That's what the Ravens have been needing. Yes, you can win 8, 9, 10 games with just Lamar and Andrews and Tuck, but you need a little bit more. If you're going to have sustained success, you need a receiving core, a real receiving core, and got to have an O-line. You have to. Defense has always been pretty good for the Ravens, and that keeps them in games too. Like that's been their like plan for the last 3-4 years with Lamar. We got Lamar, we got Andrews, we got Tuck, we got defense. And that'll win you 9, 10 games. But like to make a deep run, you got to have a beast receiver. Lamar will be the hero. He'll be the hero in you a couple times a game at least. But he can't be the hero every time in every game. You have to give him some fucking help, dude. But yeah, I think some Lamar haters are going to be fucking eating crow this year. For real. 0 in best ball and wait to take running back until 6th to 8th round. That's how I'm going to do it today. Might be harder to go 0 run. I mean, it's not going to be 0. Like it's man. I'm just saying I'm not even thinking about it. Especially if I'm not like, if I'm like one of the first 3, I never fucking am. I swear to God, it's random. Dude, he does it randomly too. He does it through ESPN. So it's like, it's randomly generated, but I will be stunned. If I get the 1st or 2nd or 3rd pick, I'll be stunned because I'm always like 8. Like not at the end, but on the back half where it's like no man's land. It's like, okay, I'm gonna fucking snatch the best receiver. You better fucking believe it. Just the scorned like shitty draft order, dude. Yeah, I think Lamar is gonna kill it this year. For real. I know bias, but still, dude. Avalanches, yeah. Yeah, and it depends on like I mean, it depends on the season too. And if the quarterback is like the guy on his team where like he's the guy that commands the team and puts up the numbers and like especially if it's a dude that like feeds the ball around evenly and you don't have to rely on him going to one receiver and it's like a mobile quarterback too like but yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here, boys. Yep. That they're doing the right thing with that. Putting a core together, that's what they need. Ayuk, Christian Kirk, yeah. Yeah, man. I have much higher hopes for the Ravens this year than the Cowboys. So it'll be cool being close to it. And yeah, man, the Ravens are my sweetheart team. They're like my second favorite. I always root for them. So yeah, let's fucking go. But I think that's it for me today, boys. Good stream though, man. It was a fun stream. It didn't have a ton of traffic, but the homies that were in here, I think we had a pretty good time today. Chopped it up, talked some shit, a few hot takes, a few predictions, little banter, little debate. Yeah, it was a good time. Appreciate it, Noah. Well, y'all make it that way, dude. Y'all make it that way, man. Gotta have Brages in the chat to interact with, dude. Lobby says Christian Watson season. Nice. But yeah, good stuff, boys. Appreciate y'all kicking it on Labor Day with your boy. Hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Good holiday. Short work week. Hopefully y'all don't have to work today. But yeah, let me get this song going. We'll just rip this fucking thing off like a Band-Aid. Y'all know how terrible I am at it, man. I hate goodbyes. But it's got to be done, man. I'm going to be so fucking short on my hours. I'm going to have a couple streams coming up here like next week. They're going to be like 20 minutes long. All right. All right, boys. Good shit. Appreciate everyone that came through today. We peaked out at 7. The numbers have kind of been down overall. We did hit 10 for the UFC Singapore weigh-in. So we'll try and do that again for the UFC 293 weigh-in. It'll probably end up being either a pregame or an after party. It's going to be another weird time for the weigh-ins. All that futuristic shit kind of throws me for a loop, and it's difficult to get the right time because they wait so long to put up the thumbnails. Anyways, I'll figure it out and I'll let y'all know. Once again, shout out to everyone that came through. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. Make sure y'all tune in Wednesday to Aaron's UFC 293 breakdown stream. I will be there. I will be giving out my picks and my bets, chopping it up with Aaron. But yeah, man, subscribe to his channel. Let's get Aaron to 1K. If there's anybody that deserves it, he does. He should have been at 1K for the content that he puts out. But anyways, man, shout out to him. I'll be there Wednesday. Thursday, I will be back on the Pub Sports Radio MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. I will be appearing there with Big Show picks, MMA Locker Room himself, Money Mills, and Liam picks fights. So shout out to all of them. Looking forward to that on Thursday. Friday, like I said, when I figure out what the fuck is going on with the time for the weigh-ins, who knows when I'm going to fucking set that up. But I'll let y'all know as soon as I figure it out. And I will be going live at some point on Friday to either pregame for the ceremonials or cover what happened at the after party. But I will make all my shit official and everything like that on Friday. Saturday, I'll be in the pub stream, the betting companion, fight companion, whatever. I will be going for that third pub contest victory. So make sure y'all sign up for that. It's free. You can win $100 at least. Sometimes it's more. So sign up for that. Have a good week. Tune in Wednesday. Aaron the Dog MMA. Thanks again. This has been just my 2 cents. Catch you boys on the next one. Peace.